Made in the USA with Japanese selvedge denim, these 316 jeans are built like a time machine, vintage inspired, rough texture, and made to fade like a story worth telling. They're hot rinse for the perfect fit with a high rise, roomy in the thighs, and a subtle taper. But are they ready for whatever boots you throw at them? Today I'm trying these 316 selvedge denim jeans with 8 different kinds of cowboy boots to see what pairs best. Let's get into it.
I'm just here to connect ya, and then I'll be on my way.
Hey everybody, my name is Jeremiah Craig. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, please subscribe. I'm really loving all the selvedge denim that I'm getting to look at this year. It's been a joy and a pleasure so far. And finally, I get a chance to check out some 316 selvedge denim jeans. They look awesome, they feel great, but will they work with cowboy boots? Let's find out, but first we gotta break down the details of this jean with the rundown. All right, this is the classic straight selvedge denim jean from 316, model number CS100XK. The color here is a rinsed indigo kibata, and it's made of 14-ounce selvedge denim woven in Japan of 100% cotton, and that's low tension denim with a rough texture. It feels really, really good, and it's gonna fade incredibly. They're also hot rinsed to reduce shrinkage to provide for a better fit every time you put these on. Speaking of the fit, it's a high rise. It's straight through the leg and thigh with a slight taper from the knee down. It's got a button fly, a rough out leather patch on the back. They're made in the USA, and you can get them at Huckberry.com for $250. Speaking of Huckberry, huge shout out to them because they made this video possible. If you're looking for a one-stop men's shop that nails both style and adventure, you gotta check out Huckberry. This highly curated fashion and outdoor retailer brings together the highest quality apparel, footwear, content, and gear, all built for guys who love a little adventure in their life. Today, my shirts are also from Huckberry, and they're all perfect for the warm weather. I'm starting out with this hand-woven short sleeve shirt from Cardo. It has a slight retro cut, so it works great with these vintage-inspired jeans, and it's a lightweight cotton, perfect for these warm summer days. And I love the texture and pattern of it too. Next up, I'll be trying the boots with this short sleeve stretch selvage shirt from Marine Layer. It's another lightweight shirt using a slub yarn fabric for a vintage look and feel. It's also got some stretch to it thanks to it being 96% cotton and 4% spandex. Woo! Plus, I love the look and feel of it, especially in this warmer weather. I'll switch to a third shirt in a bit, but thanks to Huckberry for making this video possible. Hit the link in the description or the pinned comment below and upgrade your wardrobe today. All right, let's kick things off with a roper boot. This is an Ariat Clanton bison boot with a roper round toe, roper heel. It's about 1.5 inches, and it comes up about 10 inches tall. You know, I like the length of these jeans. They come in at 35 inseam. I got a 34 waist, and it comes in maybe about an actual true size of 34.5 or 34 3/4. I don't remember exactly what it is, but it is a 35 inseam, which is a touch longer than what my true inseam is. My true inseam is usually around a 34, but I often like to do a 36 so I can stack. So this is kind of a nice in between, and I think it looks really good. And I think I'm also gonna do this with a cuffed option too, to show you what that looks like, and let's take a look at that now. All right, here's the roper option cuffed, and it doesn't look that bad. You know, there's a little bit of room here to cuff. I think that at 35 length, when I'm usually stacking at 36, I have a little bit of room to roll up the ends here, just to show off that selvedge denim ID right there, and it still lands on a nice spot on the boot. You know, I know it seems like cuffing jeans with cowboy boots is kind of controversial, but I actually polled my audience a week or so ago, and it came back with about 66% of you saying that, you know, cuffing jeans is okay. It's okay. I'm cool with it. I don't care. Maybe about 33% of that was, or half of that was saying that only with selvedge denim is it okay. And then, you know, around 34% of folks were not about having cuffed jeans at all. And that seems to be the loudest audience. And people definitely don't like cuffed jeans when they don't like cuffed jeans, and they let us know about it. But it looks okay. It looks okay if you're into that sort of thing, especially with Selvedge Denim jeans. Let's keep this thing rolling and try it with a proper U-toe cowboy boot. All right, this is a true cowboy boot U-toe example, a Hondo 2670. It's got a 2-inch heel and it comes up 14 inches tall. This is also the Hondo Jeremiah. They named it after me. And I'm wearing this shirt tucked in now so you guys can see what the jeans look like. But I feel like it's not the kind of shirt that you would wear tucked in. And I'm feeling very Jehovah's Witness, maybe Mormon-y right now. So I hope it's come across okay, but I really like how stretchy it is. It feels great and looks great, especially when it's untucked. But I want you guys to see what the jeans look like, and I think they look really good. I like the rough texture of the denim, the 14-ounce Japanese woven denim. It feels great, and it feels like it's gonna break in really, really well too. Now let's check out this look cuffed. All right, check out this U-toe example, cuffed. Gotta love the little bit of red, matching the red on the Selvedge ID there when these are cuffed. This looks classic. Holy moly. I like the look of this. Let's keep it going with an R-toe. All right, here we go with a medium round toe or an R-toe. This is the JW Boot Company Ithaca boot from their signature line. It's got about 1.5 inch heel and it comes up about 13 inches tall. And I really like how these jeans cover up those tops. It is a narrow top, but it still shows off a lot of the boot. The leg opening isn't wide enough to show off the boots that we've seen so far. And I got a feeling that they're gonna do a great job with all of them. Maybe the wide square toe is up in the air. We'll see how it goes, but I really like the slight taper down to the leg opening with there still being enough room for the boots. I think it's a great look. What do you guys think? Now let's check out this look cuffed. All right, this is the R-toe cuffed example, and I think this looks really cool. This is a classic style boot, classic style jean, especially when cuffed, and I don't think you could go wrong either way with these jeans and boots, whether wearing them stacked or cuffed. All right, let's check out our pointed round toe option. This is a J-toe. This is a lizard boot from Dan Post. This boot is now discontinued. It's got a 1.5 inch heel and it comes up about 12 inches tall. You know, I like a J-toe cowboy boot, don't get me wrong, but sometimes I feel like with boxy style jeans, this is a little boxy, you know, and it kind of tapers down, but I feel like a J-toe works better with a slimmer fit, something that's a little bit more form-fitting around the thighs and more around the opening of the leg too. So the J-toes, you can get away with a more narrow leg opening if the top is narrow enough. And I feel like with this example right here, the jeans are just a touch too boxy. But let's see what it looks like cuffed. All right, here we go. This is the cuffed example, and I like this look so much better, guys. I feel like it's giving less of a boxy look to it, less of a boxy feel, and just more classic, right? We got a pointed round toe. This screams like 50s to me all day long, especially with this shirt. I'm definitely not feeling as religious anymore. I'm just kind of feeling like maybe it's a more 50s greaser vibe or something like that with these jeans cuffed. It changes the entire vibe of it all. I love it. I think this is how you should wear these jeans with narrow toe cowboy boots. But let's find out. We gotta do a snip toe next. All right, I'm switching up my shirt to this Airweave performance camp collar shirt from Wellen. It's all perforated, making it extremely breathable. And I love the cactus pattern and how lightweight it is. This is an awesome choice when it's so hot out. And right now in the house, I also have 2 really bright lights on me and it's hot. So I get a little bit of breathability here towards the last half of the video. And again, I don't think this is the kind of shirt that you tuck in, but this video is about the jeans, so let's show them off. All right, let's get back to it with a snip toe boot. This is a full quill ostrich boot from Cowtown. It's got about a 1.5 inch heel and it comes up about 12 to 13 inches tall. This does a good job covering up the tops because these are a little bit wider, but again, I'm kind of feeling like these jeans are just a touch boxy for some of these more narrow toes. I might feel a little bit differently when I'm actually looking at the footage and editing it, which I'll drop a note below, but looking down at them and kind of seeing what I can see on these little monitors here, it's not exciting me a lot to wear this type of jean with these narrow toe boots. But what do you think? Let's try them cuffed. All right, again, just like the J-toe, I like this look a lot better cuffed. It's just leaning into the vintage look a little bit more, and I feel like it's breaking it up a little bit, right? So it's landing in a better spot and it's not stacking. So I feel like I like the cuff a little bit better with the more narrow toe shapes. Yeah. All right, let's do a narrow square toe option, also known as a cutter toe. This is a top hand horsepower model 9500, and it's got that narrow square toe, got about 1.5 inch heel, a little bit wider heel base than the last couple that we looked at, and it comes up about 12 to 13 inches tall. I like this a little bit better. It's like a more square boot, kind of more squarish, boxy jeans. I think this works really well. I also like the tan suede when compared to the rinsed indigo here. That's always a good combination. It makes both pop really well. Now let's see what it looks like cuffed. All right, we're cuffed on these top hand horsepower boots, model 9500, and I think I liked them a little bit better stacked. You know, the cuff looks good on some of these boots, but I feel like on this one, I just really like that contrast. And the cuffing breaks up that contrast a little bit from the light to the extreme indigo, and I think I liked it better, just regular stacked, at least for this example. Now let's try a French toe. All right, here we go. This is a French toe cowboy boot. This is a Boulet 8509 Cayman belly, a chocolate color. It's got about 1.5 inch heel, and it comes up about 12 inches tall. This one, kind of feeling a similar way that I did about the J-toe and the Snip toe, but I feel like it's working just a little bit better because the French toe is slightly more boxy. It's pretty much what a wide square toe is, except a touch more narrow. That's what the wide square toe double stitch welt is really. It's really a French toe just widened out a little bit. So I feel like this works. It's not my favorite combo that we've seen so far, but I like how the Cayman dresses up these jeans a little bit. Now let's see what it looks like cuffed. All right, we got another classic look here with these jeans cuffed on the French toe example. And this kind of just rounds it out. You know, some of these boots that I tried with the jeans just regular, you know, stacked, it was kind of like whatever. But when we cuffed them, I think I liked them a little bit better. It was a more classic, vintage inspired look, which is what these jeans are all about. Let me know what you think below. All right, here we go. This is our final boot that we're checking out today. This is a wide square toe, double stitch welt boot. This is the Bronco from Ferrini, and it's got that wide square toe, about 1.25 inch heel, and it comes up about 13 inches tall. You know, I'm not a huge fan of this boot. It is the only modern wide square toe boot that I have right now that also features a double stitch welt. Some of the other wide square toe boots that I have like 2-inch heels or more buckaroo style. So I wanted to, you know, show this with what has been the most popular boot recently. It's kind of coming around to being the narrow square toe, but a lot of people have this boot, and I wanted to see what it looked like, and it's okay, you know? It's not my favorite look out of all of these. I'd have to say that the roper, the U-toe, the R-toe, and the cutter toe were my 4 favorites. This one, okay. You know, maybe it doesn't make me feel as weird as, you know, the Snip toe or the J-toe. As of right now, I might be editing this later and be like, you know, that wasn't so bad. But let's see what this looks like cuffed. All right, here we go with the cuffed example. You know, it's pretty cool. I kind of like it a little bit better than these just stacking. They were stacking a little bit with these being a 35. I'd have to say 36 is where I'm stacking the most. That's the best stack that I get. But still, I am able to do a little bit of a cuff here, which I know some of you guys really like to see. Thank you so much for watching today, and I want to thank Huckberry for making this video possible. If you guys are interested in getting these jeans, I've linked it up in the description and in the pinned comment, along with all of the shirts as well. Don't forget to subscribe if this is your first time here, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace.
Going for a vintage look with 316 and taking it back with this classic jean. Thank you so much for watching today. Why don't you check out this other Selvedge Denim jeans video up here, these Hiroshi Katos. Or I got a music video down here. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace. Have a good one.